Yo, what is up, guys? It is Ripper and here with the new video for you guys today. And before I even start, no, the title isn't clickbait. Everything about that title is true. And I'm gonna explain why in today's video. So if you like and enjoy today's video, you know what to do. Leave a like, subscribe if you are new, turn on the bell notification to know when a video goes live, as always, because sometimes YouTube doesn't share the videos. And yeah, kind of annoying. But if you enjoyed today's video again, be sure to show some love on today's video. And well, let's hop straight into it and I'll explain why I did this. All right, so as you guys know, I'm a big sports fan. I like baseball, I like football, I like hockey. Now, you can kind of tell, you can kind of tell behind me, there's two teams. There is a Packers and a Red Sox flag behind me. Now, above that, there's like some other sports teams. But point is, I own, officially, my mother and I are an owner of one of those two teams. And here's the craziest part about all of this. This was random. This wasn't really planned. I knew about the shares being open for public. And if you guys don't know, if you guys can't figure it out, it is the only publicly owned team in this specific genre or sports division. To give you a clue if you can't figure it out yet, or if you can't tell by how much of a fan I am of this team. And so, you know, I knew about it being open and I was like, maybe I wanted to do it. But, you know, I said, screw it. My mom and I went half. Each cost us about $150 to enter, and I paid the rest of the other fees. But without further ado, we have something in this package for you. And I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna put on screen after I get done reading the letter, by the way, of the actual certificate of ownership. But I'm not going to show it on here because it has my information and I'm going to show an image of it being blacked out. But I will read the letter. Now, you guys ready for the drum roll of what team I'm officially an owner of? You can maybe get a clue from the color you see. But ready? In 3, 2, 1. Boom. You are looking at a new owner of Green Bay Packers. Now, again, if you don't know, Green Bay Packers are the only open fan-owned team in the NFL. It has been this since the dawn of time. I mean, it has been around for years. No other team in the NFL is fan-owned, and so this is a big deal. This also isn't a thing you can just do on a willy-nilly Monday. Let's buy a stock in it. No, this is something that opens up every so often. They've only had it open 6 times in history. It has been 10 years since they've opened up the stock, and I said, fuck it. If it's been 10 years, we have another 10, 12 years probably before they even open it again. I'm going to buy one now. I'm also going to buy one if they open it again, so I have 2, and I'm super excited about this, and I want to read the letter to you all and everything that they say because it is kind of a big deal. So without any further ado, let's hop into it. Again, I will put the certificate on the screen after I'm done reading the letter because the certificate does have personal information, but I blocked it off with black text so you can't see it, right? So let's read the letter. Dear Packers shareholder, thank you for your recent purchase of stock in Green Bay Packers. You can now say you are an NFL owner, and your ownership of the Packers is the ultimate in fan support. You have joined the NFL's most storied organization, world champions, a record 13 times, a truly unique professional team. The Packers are greatest story in sports. If you already were a shareholder and participate in this offering, we appreciate you again for supporting our franchise. Your ownership in the Packers will help the organization continue. This is what I think is also really cool, and this is why I actually invested in this team, by the way. It wasn't to make any money. It's for this reason. To enhance Lambeau Field for our fans' game day, as well as our visitors at the other stadium's event year-round. The stock sale will help fund a project that includes new video boards, stadium concourse upgrades. Lambeau Field continues to be one of the most iconic stadiums in the world, a bucket list destination for sports fans everywhere. This project will help ensure that it remains the crown jewel of the NFL, and that is facts, by the way. You don't have to even be a Packers fan, and trust me, there's videos of non-Packers fans going to Lambeau Field because it is an iconic gem of a place to go. If you haven't been there, please highly recommend it. As our commitment to Lambeau Field continues with these stadium enhancements, you can also count on our continued vow to be dedicated community partner as we give back to the community that has supported us for more than 100 years. We are very proud to continue that tradition. Thank you again for your tremendous support of the Packers and sharing the tradition with hundreds of thousands of fellow shareholders or owners. I look forward to seeing you at Lambeau Field in July at the annual meeting of shareholders, which we're going to get into why it's a kind of a big deal to be a shareholder in this team. Sincerely, Mark H. Murphy, President and Chief Executive Officer. Now, again, the title isn't false at all. Literally, this was a random willy-nilly thing. This wasn't a thing I wasn't even planning to do. When I heard about the stocks, I was kind of 50% on it. I'm like, I want to be a part of a legacy that is, history bound. And to make a long story short, my mom and I both randomly talked about it one day and we said, screw it, let's buy it. Now, why is this really cool? I'm going to get into it. This isn't to make any money. This isn't to gain any form of profit from this. What this is to, number one, be a owner of the only NFL team, fan base owned team in the sport, in the football sport. This is why I did that. Number two, unlike, for example, Tim the Tatman, right, loves Dallas Cowboys. He doesn't have a say in anything about the Dallas Cowboys, though, right? He doesn't have anything to say of who makes decisions. As a shareholder of the Packers, this is what I think people keep forgetting about, especially when they were judging this whole thing opening, is that you have a decision in who is the board of directors. Now, why is that important? You're like, oh, it's just board of directors. No, those are the people that make decisions. You have a vote in that. You have a say in that. That is something special that no one else can have. A lot of people would say, oh, I'm an owner of this, I'm an owner of this. And a lot of people are like, oh, well, you could just lie and say you're an owner. Here's the truth, though. You don't have the letter. You don't have the certificate. And because of that, it's something you're not going to have ever again. And so I think this is something that is a really, really, really kind of awesome thing. If you are a Packers hater, a Bears fan, you're probably going to be like, screw this, dislike the video. Like, you're probably going to hate me for this. But at the end of the day, if you're a Packers fan out there watching this, hashtag go Pack go. I love you. This is really, really awesome. And I wanted to really, announce this. I know this was something that I kind of hid. I announced on my socials all over today, on my Instagram, my Twitter. I finally announced it today. I've been waiting to announce this. This has been kind of in the works for about a month now that I've been trying to figure this out. And it's in. We are officially owners of Green Bay Packers, which what that means. We're getting some owners merch soon, and I'm going to be showing you it when I get it, all right? So I'm super excited. Again, this isn't something that anybody can say about a team. You could like the Bears, you could like the Cowboys, you could like the Vikings, but you can't say you're an owner. And this is why this is such a big deal, is I can say that I am part of the legacy. I am an owner of the Green Bay Packers. Go Pack Go. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.